Alright guys, RoKage here and welcome back to the brand new video. Here we are, Devil May Cry Peak of Combat will be the topic. So I've done the full update guide for Agni and Rudra Dante, or Blazing Tempest, whatever its name in the game, yeah, Blazing Tempest. I've done the summons, go check it out. And now it is time that I show you how to use Agni and Rudra Dante. We're gonna use the official source. And overall, we're gonna make conclusion about him. I will show you your comments from one of my previous videos. Everyone who managed to pull him, what do you think about him? And overall, we're gonna make a conclusion. Should you summon, should you not summon? Still, I will leave that decision to you. So I won't tell you like, yo, do not summon, yo, summon, it's a must, no. But definitely keep on watching because a lot of points will be here and a lot of points that you're gonna learn a lot about the Blazing Tempest Dante. Overall, I can tell you right away based on the comments that I read, people are not satisfied with him. Okay, he is extremely good, extremely crazy support, extremely good DPS, but only if you actually dupe him out. Unfortunately, he is one of those characters that is not nothing too valuable until you reach SS plus even, some people say. But okay, we're gonna go in more detail in a moment about that department. First, I wanna show you the... Let me just do this. First, I wanna show you the Blazing Tempest strategy video. So here you're gonna see how to use him and which card you should use on him and on which team and so on and so on and so on. Unfortunately, this is not in full HD. So it can be helped, it is how it is. Blazing Tempest Dante, a fire hunter with extremely high damage. Different from other hunters, Blazing Tempest can accumulate wind and fire. Once full, he can activate his style skill, tossing his blades at target to inflict massive fire damage. Okay, when his max HP, Blazing Tempest connect with Devil Trigger, greatly increasing his fire damage. Okay, so this is something we already mentioned pretty much on my previous video when we did the full overview. But now let me see him in the action. What is the best for him? Definitely when you fill up the wind gauge and the fire gauge, he becomes much stronger. He's extremely fast and you can break the characters really fast. But unfortunately, by the looks of it, I didn't pull him, so I didn't test him out. But I assure you, I talked with really legit people who know about this game, who have him, and yeah, they're not satisfied. Only like SS, S+, SS+, this is where people are like, okay, we started to like him. But until then, not really. So using Blazing Tempest, agility and fire penetration to maximize his role in a fire lineup. Use Devil Trigger to increase fire damage of the entire lineup, and his rapid attacks will apply fire penetration on trigger. Devil Bringer Nero and Fist of Salvation are the main lineup. Okay, I just want to show you now the gameplay, then we're gonna go back a little bit and read through all of this. Yeah, Fist of Salvation Dante is a tank, shield breaker, survivability, powerful shield breaking capabilities. He featured 2 different attack modes for punching and kicking. And yeah, both of them can be unleashed. I don't know, I prefer the robotic voice, honestly. When he was explaining stuff like this, you need to read it and then to watch the gameplay at the same time. It's terrible, to be honest. So let me go back a little bit and let me go through this slowly. So using Blazing Tempest, agility and fire penetration to maximize his role in a fire lineup. Using Devil Trigger to increase the fire damage of the entire lineup. And his rapid attacks will apply fire penetration to trigger other hunters' QTE. So he'll be extremely helpful for applying that QTE, so you can use it for other characters. Thus, Devilbringer and Fist of Salvation are his best partners. Devilbringer Nero is positioned as a fire type damage dealer. He possesses a versatile abilities, and his Devil Bringer can quickly close the distance and perform throws to control damage on the enemies. While Exceed is active, he can charge his weapon to change skill forms, boosting damage and adding brand marks. He can summon his own manifestation to attack Sin Energy with himself in the trigger form. Moreover, if the lineup has Brand's mark, his manifestation can consume the marks to inflict substantial explosive damage. Fist of Salvation Dante is a shield breaker and a tank, a Far Gauntler user. Possesses both survival and powerful shield breaking capabilities. He featured 2 different attack modes, punching and kicking, you already know that part, and both modes can unleash attack through combos. Efficiently using punching and kicking, attack allows for efficient stacking of brands. When the brand marks are present, the damage inflicted on the enemies increases, ensuring the maximized output for the final explosive damage. So yeah, this is pretty much how you're gonna play around. And now this is the brand new weapons. When equipped, after activating ultimate skill, increases the damage of the basic and secondary skill. And this is the exclusive weapon. When equipped, increase the MP regeneration. And yeah, and that will trigger automatically increases your MP. When equipped with 2 Pluton cards, it increases the damage with 4. Increases damage with stacks pretty much. At the start, using Fist of Salvation to quickly stack brand marks. Then afterwards you're using QT from Blazing Tempest before rapidly activating Aerial Assault to pull on the target, just like this, inflicted damage and gaining MP. Once MP is at max, activate Devil Trigger to accumulate Wind Fire, increasing the fire damage of your entire lineup before activating Whirlwind to apply fire penetration. Triggering Devil Bringer QT, who then enters and finishes things off with Devil Bringer and explosive damage. I mean, it's already here, like they didn't even sing this correctly. So much better when we had robotic voice. This is too fast. You cannot read at the same time and you cannot watch it at the same time. So if someone is watching, can you do it like before? Just give us the robotic sound. It's fine. I'm cool with that. Anyways, in short, Pluton is the best card of his. The best for him is exclusive Hell Weapon. He is doing high damage, and yeah, he is breaking the characters really hard, plus the support with the fire damage, overall damage, and other things that we already talked about on the previous video. Let me just show you how you use him here correctly in this combination. Now, I believe you can also use him without any problem with normal Nero. Have that in mind. With Spark Igniter, for example. Can you go away, please? Yeah, so this is pretty much the combo you can use. Let me go again. So you start with Fist of Salvation, of course. Then you trigger Blazing Tempest QTE. And then you go with the Devil Trigger. You apply this. You activate QT. You go with the Devil Bringer. And with this, you're gonna do like insane damage, have a lot of MPs, and yeah, pretty nice and dope combination. Definitely this is the best team for him, but you can also play around. Overall conclusion is he is super good, but he needs dupes. Without dupes, he'll be only like a mid character, which you will use and have fun with, but you won't be too much impressed. And that's the reality of it. Unfortunately, on the paper, he was looking like pretty nice DPS wise, like not DPS wise, but he has that potential of being DPS character and as a support character. But overall, guys, unfortunately, if you didn't dupe him out, if you didn't reach, let me go here, gallery. If you, I didn't pull him, so sorry. It can be helped. Yeah, if I go at max. Here you will get like gain 10 wind and fire power after hitting a target and increase fire damage to the entire lineup. Like this is the parts like, okay, this is EX when he's maxed out, you know. But overall, guys, for him, at least S plus, at least. And then the best would be SS plus. Then you're gonna see he will start shining overall. But still, let me go through the comments. There are different opinions. So let's go like this. This is from one of my previous videos. I did the review and I was just asking must summon for you guys. I was asking, should you summon, should you not? We just roughly talked about that topic because I said, guys, please wait. Let me see what people will say. Let me see what other who pulled him, the showcases and everything else. So we couldn't answer it yet, but now we have a much clearer answer. Yeah, I said here S plus Agni Rudra will be needed. Yeah, at least. But even SS plus would be the best. And that's a lot of freaking copies, unfortunately. And yeah, the game is bugged. Still, I don't know, will they fix it? Hopefully they will. Check out my previous videos so I don't repeat myself. They should change from Devil May Cry to Wallet May Cry. Has the purple icon, is the DPS like CT and EJ. I'll go for the first fragment. Okay, for the fragments first. Can't wait to use my summon tickets. After EXing CT Virgil, I got Dante with 4 pulls and I saved pulls for the weapon where it was on 25 summons left for the weapon and it got it in the first pull, so I can now grind in peace. I got the character, he's very good. Now some people are saying he's very good, some people are saying he's not that good. He literally does not do anything to help you. No DPS, almost no support at S. And Lady and FOS is better than him, and Koto does double his damage. Bro, ain't no way you're making point of he breaks hit shields. Doc, why would I need a breaker? He just gonna slow down. Okay. I'm going to wait for Fire Virgil. Bugged for me too. For me also. Now this is nice. This is nice comment. I had saved 16k gems and 40 tickets. The one that I zoom in. I had saved 16k and 40 tickets for Dark Element Virgil, but my temptation led me to SS him. He's talking about the Agni and Rudra Dante. Now have to save all again. Now got 2k gems only left. After using him for an HR, I can say he's good to clear multiple mobs at once while he's lacking in fire team. He also generates ult very fast and can dodge non-stop, dealing damage with dodge. Lol, you can replace Ignite Lady now because Lady can break those shield bar one enemy only, but he can AoE. You need 4 of those cards if you want to main using him if you have Nero. Is debatable, cause Kodo or DB is a must on your team. They have the highest DPS, not counting whales, and Fist of Salvation is also must, cause he gives brand. So it's a battle between Spark and him, and Spark can do everything he can do, just a little less. So I don't think it's worth investing on him. He also can use Nivan. Got Agni and Rudra with 20 summons, pull him 4 multis, but I need the Hell Weapon. Agni and Rudra is kinda hard to control when you use all of the combos simultaneously, so it is better to learn the attacks in the practice mode and master them. I pulled him and his weapon is Seke. Pokédex is still 100%. New Dante's AoE that the fire needed. Keep him airborne to maximum your runes with him. I probably cleared a lot of slaughter level 8 in 40 seconds with no swap. Like I said, he is usable. There is no doubt in my mind for a little second that he will be usable. Even at S rank, but he will be nothing special. He's just one of those type of characters that needs to get to that S plus onwards. There was like SS plus where you're gonna be like, yeah, let's go, because he is doing that AoE things that currently Fire Team doesn't have. But yeah, Fist of Salvation, Sparking Lady, and regular Nero is my best team still. Even if I pulled him right now, yeah, I would probably do some fun with him for sure. But you can low-key skip him, or you can go and lower your pity for the upcoming banner, because it might be the devil Virgil, the samurai Virgil, whatever you want to call it, just so you know. But I was just too hyped about him, and I like the idea of the character, and I still wanted to summon, and I don't regret it at all. At the end of the day, I don't regret it. But will I continue now summoning, since we know that you need to actually dupe him out so I can use him properly? No, probably I'm stopping here and just saving for the Virgil. Now I have, like, clearly Virgil is the only character that will be like broken. Everything else is just like, it is how it is. Although, like I said, Agni and Rudra Dante's crazy character just needs a investment. He can do those AoE breakings, which is extremely helpful, increasing the fire damage. Like, he can do a lot of things. But yeah, to actually be impressed with him, you need that SS onwards. Honestly, I'm just glad he's not full support. He's like sub DPS. He actually does something, love to see it. Still skipping all banners till I get my Trish. He's fun. Wish he was more of a damage dealer. Can you impersonate Arnold voice? Maybe. Which amulet are you use? BlueStacks? Now look at this opinion. He's really bad as a support and as DPS. I got him S+ and weapon S0, and man, I couldn't beat 127 with DB Nero level 23 S+, weapon S0 and Fire Lady. Maybe at SS he's better as a support, but still Fire Lady do the same thing but faster and better. I test him for 3 hours on every game mode, and his gameplay is slow and weird. He can charge the DT and Fire Wind fast, but he die way too fast. Even my DB lasts longer. I hope they buff him as DPS or support. It is way too mid to be Fire Lady upgrade. At least he looks sick. I got absolutely shafted. Sorry bro, mine is bug too. I was waiting, love the character, but I don't have gems. I will get S character, S+ is the best, I should save gems. He's super fragile and shitty hitbox that does no damage unless you're in Devil Trigger, and have almost 100% MP regeneration on my cards, and I was still struggling his ass. For normal people he needs to be SS+ to be actually good. Yeah, this is something what I said already, and I agree. Unfortunately, based on all the comments, based on few little testings that I could on in the training mode, not freestyle, but like the training of the character, the problem truly is his hitbox, especially until he actually increases that wind and fire. Still, I cannot say he's bad at all. No, he's extremely good, but he just needs that investment. And for free to play, that's a really bad news for me. That's a super bad news for me. So I probably stop summoning here, because what's the point? I already have a pretty solid fire team, and if he's only like a upgrade of Spark Igniter Lady only when he's like SS+ onwards, what's the point for free to play? No way. He's more like a pay to win character. It happens, it can be helped, but still you will find usages with him even at S rank, because of crazy breaking abilities he has and how fast it is, and it's AoE. So he will be usable, but he won't be all over the place. Have that in mind. Why are you guys keep referring as Agni and Rudra? Okay, I won't go into that. Me having 100% chance to drop Agni and Rudra, but I have 200 gems. To be honest, he's not as good and fun as it was in DMC 3. Somehow he's just normal, and not mentioning that the sounds of his attacks are terrible. I tried him, the game gave me Frosty Grace. I finally gonna stop playing the game. Okay, I think I'll save for EJ instead. Dante are one of the most garbage characters I ever see. I have him on SS and he's no damage dealer. I already test his damage. I do not recommend. Already really bad for mobs and raids. He's only good for lineup and switching, nothing more. I know the first time I saw game trailer, I was 100% sure he's going to be bad. I'm sorry, but this is sad, true, and only you need is AJ. Yeah, easy skip. Wait till Nortardic update his video, because he will EX a character, then we can see, but I'm not investing anymore. Yeah, like people not even happy with SS. Yeah, SS+. Everyone is saying who had him SS+. Okay guys, so we're gonna make now a short conclusion based on my little testings that I could have done here in the game, which I cannot do a lot because I didn't pull him. I talked with multiple people. I read all of your comments, which most of them are pretty legit. I know you guys. So should you summon for him as a free-to-play? Honestly, you could pull him for collection purposes as a free-to-play. Let me say it like this. Or if you don't have any type of like fire character and you just need him, yeah. Mainly, again, unfortunately, until you SS plus him, you won't see any DPS, any big DPS from him. Only switch. So he'll be a good support at the end of the day with S onwards. But with S plus, especially with SS plus, this is where you can say, okay, he can do DPS as well. Until then, no. So for the free to play, honestly, this is a skip. If you already pulled him, don't worry. You will use him in some ways. You will use him, especially if you don't have a bunch of fire units, but he won't be that impressive as Count Under Virgil, as AJ Virgil. Even like he won't be that impressive. The damage you're gonna only see from him in Devil Trigger form, and that's only when you actually reach SS+. But he will buff your team, and that will be helpful. But yeah, unfortunately not what we wanted, right? It is how it is. With this, we're gonna end the video. We'll learn how to use him from their guide. Sorry it was a little bit clumsy, because it was super hard for me to pay attention to the gameplay and read you guys the text so you know more. You know now which cards you should use with him, the best teams, how to use him, and how far you need to summon to actually find him extremely usable and hype character. It is how it is. That's how it goes in my eyes as well. You need to get his hell weapon and even dupes to actually maximize this DPS. Unfortunately, what they're doing is pretty clear. They're creating the characters that you need dupes for them to actually work. So for the free-to-play, that's a really bad thing. But yeah, you need to be patient, reruns, and hope for the best. That's it, guys. Hopefully you did enjoy it. Leave a like, subscribe, and yeah, see you next one. Bye.